Alright, people. So what? Just a fucking shitty ass episode of Monday Night Raw. You know, you thought when the Authority left, things would change. We would have, a totally different landscape in WWE. But no, it's the same guys. It's still Cena, still Kane in the main event, doing the same fucking storyline. They're still doing the Authority versus the good guy Team Cena storyline. And it's fucking annoying. And I'm getting sick of it. So to start off the show, we have Cena and Rollins out to cut a promo. You know, they talk about the GM or whatever. They mentioned JBL. And during this first fucking segment, I was live streaming online. It was kind of cutting out, so I didn't catch everything about it. I thought it was just fucking boring. I mean, just again the same old shit. Cena and Rollins. Again, just it's not the Authority, but it's like, Rollins was part of the Authorities, and then Cena, of course, starting off the show. It used to be the Authority starting off the show, but now it's Cena, so it's not really anything better. So that wasn't that good. And then everybody comes out and starts brawling. Nothing really too exciting. I mean, it's basically just everybody hitting one move. Nothing really too great or anything about it. I guess the table spot there wasn't a bad spot. I mean, not a mark out moment or anything like that, but I guess it was a pretty good table spot there. But overall, that segment, the opening segment, was pretty boring. Then we get the Usos winning the tag team turmoil match. This match pissed me the fuck off because you had Cesaro and Kid in there, all right, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna lose to New Day or whatever. New Day, what a fucking horrible tag team that is. Just dancing with fucking 50-year-old women. I mean, what losers, what morons, what retards. I mean, does every gimmick now in WWE have to be like a dancing gimmick? I mean, if you look, like, the past 2 years, it's gotta be like half the gimmicks are dancing gimmicks. I mean, you got 3MB, you got fucking Brodus Clay and Lord Tensai, you got fucking Fandango, you got fucking all these dancing guys, and it's so fucking annoying. When are they gonna get it through their fucking skulls that dancing gimmicks don't fucking work? So you got this New Day, whatever. It's just a bunch of shit. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna lose to New Day, this new tag team, But they win. I'm like, oh, holy shit, maybe they're gonna be #1 contenders. And then out come the Usos, the retard Usos, to ruin my day. I was hoping, maybe I'll be happy for once. Tyson Kidd says, are we gonna win? Yeah, baby. But no, the Usos have to do their same fucking five or six moves. Barry, fucking Cesaro, and Kidd. More, underground. It's just fucking, ridiculous that the Usos, that haven't changed once since they got put into high-profile tag matches, are still fucking in tag team title matches. This is a fucking disgrace to actually real fucking wrestlers who actually have real charisma and real moves and can actually fucking wrestle. So that pissed me off. I'll give it 1.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get Big Show and Rowan ending in a DQ. Just a boring fucking match here. I mean, pretty much a match between two big guys who don't know how to wrestle, especially the Big Show. Just didn't care for it too much, and give it a half star out of 5. At the end of the match, Big Show just hits him with the steel steps and disqualification. It's like, wow, what an ending, Yeah. I couldn't think of anything better than that. And then I guess the steps. The best part of the match was when the steps hit Rowan in the head. I mean, literally. I mean, that was the top moment with the most impact, I would say, in the match. So I mean, that's why I gave it a half star. I mean, I know it was a botch or whatever, mistake. I wouldn't really call it a botch. I mean, the steps just happened to hit him, but I mean, it wasn't a bad moment. So I'll give it a half star for that thing at the end that happened with the steps. Then we get Fandango and Swagger, and for some fucking reason, Zeb Coulter fucking is just lying in the back, with an injured leg. And then Fandango, oh, the new and improved Fandango, was still a dancing. How is he new and improved? He got a new bitch, he's got a new fucking entrance. What's different? I don't see what's different, It's not new and improved. It's the same old fucking shit. So we got Fandango, and he just wins by DQ, no match at all. And you know how many pointless fucking matches were on the show? Jobber matches or matches between, you know, like a Bray Wyatt or R-Truth, or just two jobbers fighting. A lot of fucking, you know, just pointless fucking matches I didn't give two shits about. You know, just the Raw today was just horrible. So yeah, Fandango wins, and then Swagger's lying, or Coulter's just lying in the back. Apparently he got attacked, or probably just fell. I mean, he's an old guy. He probably just tripped over his fucking feet and fell. You know, and then, you know, Rusev and Lana come out to cut another boring promo, which is just fucking. I'm tired of Lana's promos. It's the same old things. You know, Americans. You know, just Americans suck. Russians are good, or whatever. You know, the same old rhetoric over and over again. You know, it's just boring. Boring fucking Lana. Can't cut, you know, it's like the same thing. Shut up. You know, the same things every fucking week. Can they get any originality on this show? I mean, a few times Rusev's done a few good things, I guess, like kick the soldier. But Lana's promos are just repetitive as fuck. So then they say their version of the Pledge of Allegiance. I mean, it's nothing to get all worked up about or anything. What else happens? Oh, then Swagger comes out to brawl. It's like a 1 minute brawl, nothing special or anything. So yeah, that sucked. Then we get Sandow defeating a Matador. Not that good a match here, I didn't think. I'll give it 1.25 out of 5 stars. Just boring. Again, just a match between, you know, a fucking jobber, a fucking Matador. Who the fuck cares? And you knew Sandow was gonna win because he's, you know, popular. He's fucking, you know, tag champ. And if you're going to give Sandow a win, then at least put somebody who's actually good, or at least, you know, actually has got some credibility, like maybe a Stardust or something. At least somebody who's not a fucking complete total retard jobber against him. I mean, oh, we gotta put a fucking bullfighter who has a fucking little midget bull. No fucking logic here, people. Just fucking mad. Why are they even still in the company, the Matador? Or here's a better question: why do they even still have the gimmick? I mean, it's no logic. You know, fucking again, it applies to the dancing gimmick. You know, just retarded ass gimmicks. So then we get what's next here? The Wyatt. Oh, and then at the end, Jey Uso or Jimmy Uso. You can't tell them apart. They're fucking exactly the same. You know, the exact same level of boring. Jimmy and Jey Uso look exactly the same, are exactly the same as talent-wise goes. They both fucking suck, and one of them comes out, slaps Miz, and then Miz just sits there like a fucking pussy, does nothing about it. You know, real tough, you know. The heels, you know, the faces do something to the heels, and the heels just run away like fucking pussies. I mean, can we get any tough heels in this company? You know, can we get any tough faces in this company? I mean, look at the baby faces. You got John Cena, the biggest dork of them all, as the head of the company, and then all the other baby faces. You know, I guess Ziggler's sometimes dorky too. I mean, you got fucking Eric Rowan, who's supposed to be this like creepy guy, you know, playing Rubik's. I mean, you could do that sometimes with guys like Kane. Who are supposed to be scary. You could do fun. Remember, like Kane, one of the most memorable promos was him cutting a promo with Hogan and Rock, and he's like imitating them. You could do that sometimes with those type of guys, but you cannot overdo it. You know, if you overdo it, then it's just stupid. They're supposed to be scary guys, so put them as scary guys. But if he's doing fucking Rubik's Cubes and doing stupid shit, silly shit, it's not gonna work. So then, Bray Wyatt comes out to cut a promo. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. I mean, I did, but I didn't see how it pertained to the storyline. He's talking about like a ladder and how it raises up to heaven or hell, and God, I don't fucking know how the fuck that pertains to the storyline. I was confused. A lot of these Bray Wyatt promos, I mean, I just get confused. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? How does this relate? You know, like. And then he just, well, why are they throwing chairs around too? They're like throwing chairs on top of each other, throwing chairs in the ring. Why? It's just a waste of energy. What's the point? You know, and then Ambrose comes out and we get a little mini brawl. I mean, I guess the brawl was okay, maybe decent, I guess. I mean, again, nothing to get too worked up about, nothing to mark out over. So overall, I mean, I didn't think this was that good a segment. Then we get a Lesnar or a Heyman promo. I wish Lesnar would. Hey, yeah, where's Lesnar? You know, Heyman's like, oh, you know, if he shows up every week, then it's just like if WrestleMania was every week. No. The champion is supposed to be there every single fucking week. Every single week. Pending injuries, I can understand if it's an injury, if it's for storyline purposes, or if it's like a death in the family, or I guess like a birth of a child, something like that. But if you're sitting on your ass in your fucking hometown, house, whatever, that's not acceptable. Whoever fault this is, it's probably Vince's fault and Brock's fault. You don't put the belt on somebody who's not going to be there for fucking 4 months, or 3 months, however long it is. He fucking was last there at like Night of Champions. It's fucking like 3 pay-per-views later. He's still not going to be here. Why would you put the belt on a guy who's not going to be here during his whole motherfucking title reign? Where's the logic there, Vince? There's no logic. No logic at all with this fucking creative. You got dancing retards. You got people playing with 3-foot bowls. You got fucking the Usos, you know, fucking just running over people, burying everybody, being tag champions, you know. And then you got fucking Brock Lesnar not even there for 3 months being champion. Just no fucking logic at all with this company. And then you get the main event. Oh, what a great main event this was, people. You had the mighty, the one and only, the face of the company for forever. The one who everybody likes. You know, who probably nobody likes actually anymore. John Cena, yeah. Big John Cena. Thinks he's the greatest of all time, John Cena. Who else? You had Ziggler, who's actually good. Who's actually got talent, but they're just associating him with Cena. You know, he's got to break off on his own. And then you also had fucking, who else did you fuck? I don't even remember. It was so fucking boring. You know, yeah, I don't fucking know. Versus, or defeating, I'm trying to think of it. The match was so fucking goddamn boring. I can't even think of the third participant in the. I was dozing off almost, zoning out. And then the opponents were Kane, boring Kane, fucking washed up Kane. You know, they should call him fucking elderly Kane, because that's what he is. He's a fucking elder almost. So you got elderly Kane, Rollins, and Harper. I think Rowan. Was Rowan on the other team? No, Rowan came out. I don't even fucking know. Oh, Ryback. Oh, yeah, Ryback. You know, Ryback. You know, pounds his chest. You know, fucking thinks he's the greatest of all time. Just like John Cena almost. You know, Ryback's like, oh, I'm the greatest of all time. I should beat the Undertaker's streak. You know, at least John Cena's not really like that. You know, but Ryback's like, oh, it just annoys me the fuck out. You know, and his fans who think he's the greatest all of a sudden. So that match fucking sucked. It was boring. It was just nothing even exciting. Not even barely exciting. Usually you get a few good spots, but I don't even think we got any. I mean, it was just a fucking like 20-minute match, 25-minute match. Boring ass, slow moves. Oh my god, it was just boring. And then at the end, you know, you get a little bit of a brawl there at the end. You know, Eric Rowan comes out, and so does the Big Show. Again, it was basically the same as the start of Raw. I mean, it was just basically a repeat of the start of Raw, what we got in the first segment. So, just a fucking horrible. I'm gonna give this show 0 out of 10 stars because it was nothing good. You know, the Heyman promo, I guess, was fucking decent. I don't even think I reviewed that good. Heyman cut a promo where he's like, you know, Lesnar's out, you know, and then what else did he say? I think I skipped over that a little bit. Yeah, he's like, that's pretty much all he said is Lesnar, you know, whoever it is, he's going to eat him like a lion or some shit like that. You know, I guess it was probably the best thing on the show, but again, no Lesnar's here. So I'm just going to give it 0 out of 10 stars. This was a horrible show tonight. It felt like an episode, it felt like a 3-hour show of fucking, you know, an indie wrestling show with 10 people watching in a fucking middle school gym. It was just god awful. Just so boring. I was dozing off, zoning out, whatever. And I was not happy today, people. Not happy with this horrible episode of Monday Night Raw. So there you go, people. About the worst rating you could get there. 0 out of 10 stars for Monday Night Raw. So yeah, good job, Vince McMahon. You got a really great fucking company going there for you. So there's your Raw review, people. So There you go.